We are live.
Ah!
Audio
Hello,
broadcast, you were
everybody.
live.
Welcome once again. And Minako, how fucked are we today?
I don't know. Depends on the actions you take.
Screwdar is saying, fuck.
So
more fucked than last time. Got it.
My
Who knows?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yes, because actually Minako and Perion no, right, because Freed can't log in yet.
Yep.
Free.
Furried indeed.
And this is what happens when you end up in a shitty situation.
Alright. So, we pick back up. Strahd has left. You have returned to Vallaki with Irina in the... Irina is now in tow in the wagon that Empyreon is pulling. You've arrived back at the gate. You pass through the gate rather easily. You're riding down the street of Vallaki. What do?
Does Vaylene yell at Irina, or does she keep huddling the ring in the palms of her hands?
why not do
Fucking
both?
decide.
You can yell at the ring.
So we lost, but I'm gonna say, not my fault.
Wait, we're lost?
No, we lost. Not, we are lost. We lost. Past
And
tense. That's out
and
of
it-
character. He doesn't know what past tense is.
An adept observation, Empyreon. Just
He knows about running
Yes.
past tense, but not about past.
He doesn't know what past tense is.
But he can run past tense.
He can run past tense. He's very good at that. He'd probably run over the tense, though. So I'm gonna say, not my fault. And then he like shakes his head like emphatically.
you think?
Speaking
Yes.
of which,
What?
Irina, why were you without weapon?
Irina does not look in the most talkative of moods. She's rather scared and, I mean, not scared, but just rather just still phased by everything that she had just seen. It was,
I would say she's very
Really?
whelmed.
yes, very overwhelmed. She
Irina,
doesn't really respond.
when we get back to the inn with your brother, we need to talk.
Empyreon starts humming and shaking the cart like he's dancing. If you're not looking outside.
But stop that.
Can you please keep the... Ugh.
What?
The
Did you
dancing...
fucking puke?
I got car sick on camera.
Did... Okay,
What is going on?
roll the dice. Whose clothes did Leona puke on?
I kinda want it to be yours.
Someone just walking by beside the cart.
Yeah, does the cart have like a thing? Because if it doesn't, you could have just like thrown it up the side of it.
I mean, I was going for the side, but if I'm going to vomit on someone's clothes, I want it to be Beth.
The claw guy. The claw having a good day, and then you're just like, bleh! And he's just like, oh god, oh why? I just have a weird deformity. Leave me alone.
Oh my.
Watch, that guy's definitely an antagonist, but I just want him just to have the worst day.
I fucking love you guys. You're good at breaking the ice.
Can you please straighten it out, Imperium?
Wasn't Claude the guy that Empyrean turned upside down in an alley?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
So
Imperium,
again,
stop shaking the cart. It's very not shaky anymore.
Good. You obeyed.
so again, did you puke on somebody? That's the question.
GM, we need a percentage roll on puke projectile radius.
I know what you need. I was just trying not to roll it.
You were just like, these fucking idiots. I just can't. Maybe they'll just forget I'm here.
No, that's my line.
I was kind of thinking about doing a separate stream where I just stream my face as you guys act.
You totally should.
What's 5 of you?
Well, the thing is, like, is there an outside the
book
cart?
of all the funniest ones? Do the Facebook.
Okay.
Oh right, because Imperion is pulling the cart.
Yeah, I'm not in the cart, so.
Yep. So, Freed,
Yo.
call high or low, please.
What the fuck?
That's
Hi.
unfortunate for you.
You called high?
Yeah.
Alright. Axie.
What?
Or Bran, rather.
Hi.
You called high?
Sky high.
Now the question is, does it have a splash AoE?
Valine, call high or low?
Hi.
Why are we doing this?
To figure out who is going to get a not fun time.
As
I think you could spare Irina.
No.
Yeah.
as
She deserves it. Anyway.
and I'm just doing this. All right, as Leona. Fuck me. Projectile vomits around the cart. Unfortunately, the last face she was staring at before it started, before the happening, was Irina gets covered in.
Covered in bile. Now she's having the worst
Yep.
day. Now she's actually
No,
actively
she
causing the deaths
is
of people.
and she smells terrible,
And she's wet
she
and covered in acid. It's
she
gross.
herself vomits for being so disgusted.
What'd
And
you do, Nat 1 or something?
she vomits all up on Bran. It's just not fun.
What was that for? What was that for? Why'd you
Bran
do
is
that?
now covered in bile. Not fun.
Why? Why
Not
did you
good
do that?
days.
Why did you have to do that?
She is shaking. It is quite clear that she can't really speak for herself at the moment.
I can still demand it.
It now smells and looks like a giant suit of armor, or a regular sized suit of armor, is pulling a cart of dead people.
Maybe we should stop
Really?
by the stream
Down the
first.
street of Valaki.
Bring out Judas.
All the way down. So the rest of the distance is traveled.
So the only victims were Bran and Irene, right?
Yes.
Good.
Maybe we should head to the stream.
What?
So, like, the second you say that, Empyreon pulls, like, a hard left going up to Lake Zarovich. No, it's a hard right, my bad.
Yeah, okay. So the cart's
We're
about
gone
here,
for a dip, aren't we? No.
and he just immediately shoots off this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going for a splunge.
Then time skip to Lake Zarovich.
So you guys get to Lake Zarovich, which I don't have a thing for, but hold on a moment.
Wait, Lake Zarovich. I've not heard of that before.
Yes, you have.
We've been there.
Oh, it's the lake.
Yeah, it's you guys are right out here on the beach.
All the while, Vaylene is screaming no to go to the inn where they can take a shower and
The
not.
water is crystal clear and freezing.
No, Bran isn't so doesn't think freezing water is that bad.
Empyreon, like, stops the cart. It's like,
Okay.
we're at the lake.
Okay, now, why don't we... So, I'm going to guess that, Leona's also got some vomit on her. Because she was the one vomiting.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Leona's just
God.
gonna jump into the, water.
That's an idea.
Constitution saving throw again.
Yes, please. Leona, Constitution saving throw if you could, please and thank you.
And before she fucking dies, because she only has 11 health points.
That was an unfortunate Constitution saving throw you just rolled.
Yeah.
You dive into the lake.
I hear chips.
One sec. Yeah, someone's got a bag of chips going on somewhere.
Oxy.
What? I don't have anything. I have this.
God damn it.
So, can I jump into the water?
One moment,
I
please.
absolutely need to wash that
out.
house. Crap.
Empyreon kind of, like, motions for everyone to get out of the cart.
All right.
And he's like,
So-
would you please get off the cart?
Leona, you jump into the water.
Oh, no.
You just right in there. You realize that, clothing and all, and it is freezing cold. Way worse than you were expecting, and you immediately falter, stunned. You can't even move. You can't speak.
Just can't even.
Just talk other than falteringly speaking. It's not a good time. You risk falling over and bad times. Bran, you jumped in. Roll a con save, please.
Yes.
Wait. You did?
Yes. Because it's harder. You just have to. It's not bad. You just need to. Just need to get used to it.
I just need to get used to it, Brian. You jump in, and the water is far more frigid than you expected, but you're able to get your bearings on it and kind of just, just hey, it was cold, but you can kind of power yourself through it. Though you do notice that Leona is having a much worse time, visibly shaking.
Yeah, Empyreon like grabs her out of the water and pulls her out.
Okay.
And also like forcibly takes off all of her wet clothes. Like does not allow for her to fight, like at all.
Okay.
And then like probably steals Freed's shirt. Or like tries.
Okay, if you're gonna steal his shirt, you're literally just gonna rip it off his chest then, since he's already wearing your coat, robes, and
Lo, he like just tries to steal your outermost piece of clothing. Like he just grabs it.
Hey, nope.
Empyreon,
Stop.
first of all, roll a strength check and.
Wait for which one?
Well, that's Leona. Leona, are you contesting him trying to rip your clothes off?
Yes!
All right, well then it's a contested strength check, so you roll 2.
Roll strength or...
I rolled terrible, holy shit.
Am I rolling
You might
strength?
actually squeezle out.
Yeah, strength, please, my dude.
I rolled like a 3. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, well, she rolled worse somehow.
I get a
Everyone
+7,
else-
she gets like +2.
So, everyone else who's paying attention would see Empyreon, like, it's very clear that he's restraining himself to make sure that he doesn't hurt her anymore.
Or her
But
clothes.
but he's also not being gentle as he tears off her clothing.
It's like, and then he goes to Freed and like grabs the shirt,
then-
Fight him at all, he's like, it's for the young. She's going
And
to
then
die.
he turns around to Freed, Leona naked on the ground.
Like
And
if you fight him at all, he like tries to explain himself.
okay, Freed, that's up to you.
Moron. Freed takes off his outer coat and shirt and tosses it over to Leona. So Freed's just standing there in his pants, boots, and a scarf.
So while
Okay.
just freezing,
And then Empyreon like helps her put it on because she's like freezing to death.
Yep.
so
that's
while
a good
just
idea.
freezing, teeth chattering, I am simultaneously laughing, and it sounds ridiculous.
All right, there you go. This is all great stuff. Irina is standing, or is rather sitting, on the sand, with her legs up to her chest and her arm around her legs. As Empyreon is now forcibly redressing.
Not forcibly, he just helps her put it
yeah,
on if she
just-
needs it.
All right. So Leona, you are no longer completely naked. Instead, you have a shirt and an outer coat. Still no undergarments though.
Yeah, the outer coat's going around my waist though.
That's probably a good call.
I mean, it's for Freed. It's like significantly bigger than for her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's good.
Raylene would ask if she wants her shorts or something.
Oh, then Empyreon uses the ripped off wet clothes that she had on and like kind of just like wipes out the inside of the cart
Oh.
and like gets all of it off and then like kind of throws it in the lake.
It's a good
I'll
plan.
do it.
Good plan.
I'll do it.
Not only extra set of clothes, Bap. I can use those.
Sometimes you need someone who thinks facts and acts.
Okay,
Sometimes you do not.
Sometimes you need someone who doesn't think and just does. They acts in the moment, and Empyreon is definitely that kind of individual.
Okay.
Well, he
Thinks in
cleaned
the
out the
moment.
inside of the thing. I mean, like I don't know.
Exactly. It's a good idea.
How thoughtful.
Using those torn off clothing to just fucking whatever.
He doesn't have a cloth.
Leona, you are no longer stunned.
Are you sure about that, Minako? Maybe not from the cold.
Yeah, okay, you are no longer stunned from the cold. You know, your mental trauma is your own to get over.
So, Ren is just exiting the water before I have to make another.
So,
All right, so Bran exits the water, having thoroughly washed himself.
Dripping everywhere.
Now, as you step out of the water, your foot exits the water and plants itself on the sand. Just as you hear, and everybody else who's looking towards the water sees, the reason you left Lake Zarovich in the first place, a giant lightning bolt slams into the middle of the lake.
We should be leaving.
And I'm glad it didn't get me.
And then like Empyreon like offers Leona's character, Leona the character. I'm fucking having a stroke. Give me a sec.
It's fine. I am too. I know you.
Call Bonjans.
No, I was reading something. I got distracted because someone texted me.
Oh.
Now I'm all out of it. He like offers her hand and like helps her into the cart.
Okay. You hear in the distance the loud words, or some words being shouted in the distance. I knew you'd be back, you yelling, you get out of my lake. And you see another lightning bolt come down nearby. Thunderous, giant, loud bang as the blinding light streaks from the sky and crackles down within 20 feet of where you guys are.
All right, we're leaving. Hold on a minute.
Leona's gonna shout back.
Oh, I didn't hear any of that.
I didn't hear
Nope.
any of that.
I didn't hear anything.
Nope.
We
What did you shout back?
just needed a bath.
Oh, we just needed a bath. Needed a bath in my gravy. Alright, so...
What else would you suggest we take a bath?
In the gravy!
In the what?
Another lightning bolt slams by 10 feet from where you all
No.
stand.
In the... Did he say in the grave?
In
I
the
can't.
gravy.
I can't repeat.
Empyreon's like throwing people inside the cart now and then walking away.
Do I have to
I am on like a projectile into the cart, just blonking in there.
And
We
then
didn't need another con save, but okay.
No. Veiling bonked her head in the cart. God damn it.
You should know. Leona's currently holding on tight to Valine and Freed, since she thinks they're going to produce a lot of body heat.
Wait, what?
So you all hop into the cart and head the fuck back.
I actually think that, like tieflings are colder than normally.
Really?
Yeah, because they have resistance to fire.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
body
know.
heat is body heat, so...
Maybe
and
Freed is.
currently shirtless,
Freed's
rocking a
probably
scarf.
warmer. Because Freed is Zariel, and Zariel is literally on fire. So, like, Freed's probably warm. But,
Go for it.
the
Does
opposite
that
is,
does that mean everyone should huddle around them when they're freezing?
but Valine's character is a Mammon, and Mammon's like a snake, so he's probably cold-blooded.
He was transformed into a snake creature, but a lot of the pictures I see reference him as this giant, obese, yet but powerful creature.
Yeah, but he's like reptilian, so I imagine he's cold.
When it,
So
listen,
Valine's probably a little bit colder than touch.
if it's freezing outside, everyone cuddle up with Freed.
Yeah, just hug the tiefling if you're cold.
Just
Empyreon is just like metal, so he's just cold.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody should lick Empyrean.
I probably
I think
taste
you'd get
terrible.
all of the blood diseases.
I was about to say literally every venereal disease that exists.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of your tongue gets frozen to him.
That's actually not
Yeah.
true. Empyreon only has one person's blood all over him right now, and it's that one child that he destroyed. Other than that, he's
Oh, yeah.
from all the stuff that he had like before Like in the first session he came into as a character.
Yeah, because we cleaned him up.
Yeah, so he's only got one person's blood, unless that
Yeah,
kid had
but
all
did
of
you
the
clean him
diseases.
up with soap or disinfectant?
We used
or
the spell that cleans.
Yeah, they used magic to remove the blood.
Anyways,
yeah, that's
how close are we
clear.
to the end?
It doesn't actually matter because you'd still get all the venereal diseases because that kid was dirty. No,
Yeah, he was gonna die in like a week anyway. So
that kid was a slut. All right,
Did not go.
Well, that just brings up more crimes that we're gonna have to deal with.
I never said he consented to any of it. All right,
Did not
no.
I
go.
don't know what those
it's even worse.
So
I don't know
you
what
guys
those
are
tags are up
back
to.
at the Blue Water Inn. Congratulations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Never know with hags.
Empyrean, you are going to stop before you crash into the door, right?
No, he like parks it, like where like it goes.
Yeah.
So
On the
I'll be
side.
back here. Beep,
He
beep.
doesn't put it all the way in the back. He kind of puts it like right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
next to the. This thing here is
If he
a
can.
is
Unless there's like a fence.
This thing here is like a well, right? Like a water well.
You know what it is? Because I could tell you what it is,
Looks like a well.
but only if you're ready to hear it. You sure you're ready to hear what it is?
It's a reason
Sure.
to roll investigation, isn't it?
No, it's well, it's
Is it a fire pit?
some really no, it's a well. It's a well.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lie to you.
Secret dungeons at the bottom of the well, like if.
What is this? Ocarina of
Oh
Time?
yeah, no. There's definitely a secret dungeon at the bottom. Why would the fuck would I tell you? Like, just look it up, or no, don't look it up. Like, experience it.
The reason I've held back on reading this campaign is because I want to experience it, man.
Exactly. So experience it. Do all the things. Go all the places. Jump in that well, motherfuckers.
Is it?
That would make it the second party you lost to a well.
You won't.
No, wait.
You
The
won't.
second party with Empyrean that had problems with the well in this campaign.
I throw free then.
That just means that
kidding.
there's something exciting down there, and we need to find it.
Raylene pokes inside, like, to see if there's anything in there.
You look down at the blackness of no light because there's no light in there.
What?
Dancing lights.
You use dancing lights?
Yes.
Fucker. Alright,
You
the
know,
lights illuminate the source of water and then continue down
Mhm.
deep enough so that where the light of the dancing lights doesn't actually make it back up through the water anymore.
Note to self.
Looks like it's a reservoir.
Note to self. We should keep Leona away from the well for further notice.
I mean, if you guys are really curious, Empyrean doesn't need to breathe, and he could definitely climb out of a well full of water.
The person that you happen to recognize as the bartender walks out of the front door and down over to the well with you all gathered around it. And just like, she holds a bucket and a piece of rope and just takes the bucket and lowers it down into the well, looking around her like, did y'all lose something? Oh wait, no.
I got curious.
Did y'all lose something down there?
I think she's
I got-
worried that this is going to be yet another thing to attack us.
I once found a well that had both a lich and a sea hag at the bottom of it.
Were
Though
they-
there was less water in that one.
Were they a couple by any chance?
No. It was a coincidence.
Well,
Interesting.
Maybe
Well-
Grace should check to see if there was any tension between them.
Raylene snaps her fingers
They
and
are
the lights
both
go
very
out.
dead. Deader in the case of the lich.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and continue taking water from this well then, if that's okay with everyone here.
I'll go ahead.
That's fun. You
I was
kinda
just looking.
steps away.
Look, I was just looking down in the well. Like a nagging curiosity got the better of me, and then
And
everyone
yet,
else,
curiosity's supposed to be killing me.
and yet
Leo's just
everybody,
gonna walk away now.
yet everybody else, like curious cats, then peered in next to me. So here we are. We need. Did
I
Irina get
see.
clean? Did Irina get clean? By the way,
No.
we need to get this girl a bath.
Yeah, you don't want to smell wet cat.
What cat doesn't smell?
Also,
Not like really.
Are you
Right.
sure?
also, that's vomit, not. Never mind.
Not pee. Yeah, we know.
Does
Anyway.
Leona have that like drenched rain cat face round right now, where she's just absolutely hating everybody in the entire world?
Do you happen to have a bath?
She looks at you. She looks up and down at you a little bit. Kind of raises her eyebrows. Why do you ask?
Because Imperium cleaned the cart with my clothes. Also, Irina
I
could use
don't
one.
how. I was about to say I don't see how that's relevant. If you need a bath, I think that there should be better places to do it.
Please don't say the lake. We almost got electrocuted by the crazy wizard.
What
Again,
crazy wizard.
The
Like,
one that shoots lightning in the lake.
There is no crazy wizard who shoots lightning at the lake.
Well, then you are dumb or blind because there was a crazy man who shot lightning at the lake. I can show you the parts of
Did you
the
see-
beach that
Oh,
are scorched
please.
with ash if you are blind, and I can show you them with your hands.
Oh, please. Perhaps it was a weird lightning strike. Did you even see the man?
Do
We
weird
heard 'em.
lightning strikes say that they have a lake full of gravy? Because I do not believe lightning storms say that. Though I have spoken to a lightning storm once.
Well then, nothing is impossible.
you know, I would normally retort you, but I've seen what happens in this forsaken land.
Indeed.
But is there really not a bathhouse or anything in this inn?
Not in this inn, no. That's not a service we offer.
Is there?
Where-
Do you have a large metal bucket?
Not enough for a person.
What about one made of wood?
We could probably build one. Oh, or there is a person here who could build one for you.
Please
I
not
believe-
the coffin maker. Please not the coffin maker. Please not the coffin maker.
I
Is it
second
the
that.
coffin maker?
I am sorry, but where is this coffin maker?
Oh, do you have a carpenter
Oh, but
or a
Mm.
blacksmith?
I do not believe that there is such a person. Perhaps a toy maker would be familiar enough with the workings of wood.
Maybe.
Are
Strange.
you okay?
He has a bucket. that
This
can
might
fit
sound
for-
like a strange question, but what day do you think it is?
What?
I've got a strange question.
What day?
What do you want from Baskin Robbins? It's Baskin Robbins Day. What would you like?
It's Baskin Robbins Day?
Not the Wild and Reckless sherbet. The other one, please.
The other one. You got it.
Is that why there's constantly fireworks going off where I am?
No, it means
Oh,
Dad's going
I
to get
thought it was
Baskin
fireworks.
Robbins.
They must be just really, really excited about Baskin Robbins.
Actually, is your connection okay? You're not in roll 20.
I'm. What?
You're not in roll 20.
Yes, I am. I'm
There we go.
Weird.
You weren't listed for anyone else's heavens being in roll 20 for some
Weird.
reason. If you go down to the toy maker, perhaps he will have a large bucket for you.
You're
It's. Come on.
Or you could see the coffin maker.
You just said. Raylene is staring at this woman between slit eyes. Or
Do
man.
you have any hobbies?
Imperion?
Who are you talking to?
To the bartender.
Oh. Well, I...
At this point, Leon is going to be pushing Irina away quietly to try to slip away. Like, out towards the...
Towards the what?
Hold on, I'm getting the right tool. Out towards the street.
I was gonna suggest taking Irina to see her brother.
Well, do you want to return her covered in vomit?
Covered in...
It goes we've been through to bring her.
Even though they have nothing to do with it, she was completely
Except for the.
Sweet.
I thought Irina was covered in vomit and she vomited on Axie. Was that not what happened?
That was.
Like, Irina was the only one who did not take a bath.
No, it's Irina and Bran. I got the adventure. The new
How about-
experience.
Look, here's the thing.
Hey, Broseph, guess who vomited all over your cyst? It was me.
Leona, where are you taking Irina?
Probably the toy maker?
Don't you think it would be better to leave her with her brother where she stands a chance of being safe? 'Cause you know, Strahd McFuckmuffin somehow knew where we were, as well as Irina, so maybe we should not be all clumped together like this.
Wouldn't it
Well,
be
anybody
possible?
else worried about the fact that Strahd thinks this entire world is his body? So I don't
I
really
mean,
think there's a way
he
to
could
hide
I
be
that.
wanted
right.
to talk about that, but I wanted to talk
Can-
about it later.
Can we not talk about this in public, please?
Well, Strahd already knows if it's his body. If this
Well,
is
we don't want to freak out
and
everyone.
it's like
I
we
wanted.
can't really hide secrets from him.
This is why I wanted to leave when Imperion was hitting up the bartender.
Also, wouldn't that mean that like everyone, and then he like points, puts his finger like in her face of the bartender, is like small or like blood for the big vampire
Please.
land.
Do not ever equate me to that monster.
Well, he says the land is him. I'm just saying, you're like that or like a parasite on his back. Like,
Miss
it's more like a
Miss
trap.
Miss
None of
Bartender.
the above. None of the above.
Miss Bartender.
Call us actors in his horrible play.
Miss Bartender.
That's a good example. I was going to say trapped people trapped in a home of his own making. So
See, that's a more interesting way of speaking.
animals
Bar-
trapped in his cage.
Miss Bartender, do you by any chance feel pain or feel emotions other than sadness or despair?
You are a very, very interesting man to even ask me that question. I am living and breathing, am I not?
No, but I mean, like,
This
She's asking if you have a soul. Because there are people here who do not.
Just go.
The
To the
fact that you
Toymaker.
can comprehend
Okay.
what I just asked you means that you probably don't feel sad.
We'll figure something out. Just
It's gonna start with a muzzle.
Are you sure you would? How does he even talk with the mouth?
Yeah, Emperion's mouth doesn't move when he talks.
Come
It only
back
does that when
later.
Belsom talks.
My Canadian brother will be back.
What did she say?
Nothing.
He
Out of
said my
character.
Canadian brother will be back.
yes, because Canadians exist.
Just keep going.
Well, we'll figure something out eventually.
Eventually.
I'm sorry about the big guy. I've
It is okay. She lifts up her her bucket of water and turns around. Just look into that wine situation when you get the chance, please. We really are starting to hurt.
We
I
don't really have
okay.
much of anything else to do right now.
Right, okay.
let's
Wine
do that.
Garcia, kids. Too much.
Love that. Ismark and fucking A. Ismark and Rictavio gave us, two very, very explicitly specific things to do. But fuck them, right? We don't have much to do right now.
I mean, if we want to help with the wine thing, we should probably do it after we go see the lady.
We should probably give this one any points to Irina back to the other one.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I will do this. And then he picks up her hand and pulls her. Not hard, just he with two fingers puts his fingers on her wrist and kind of pulls her away.
I was about to scream.
She follows along, bidding the rest of you farewell.
Valine just follows, just to make sure.
Fine.
Leona sits down and starts making a list of the things that people have to do.
Oh, well, they're gone.
Empyrean, where exactly are you going?
Empyrean knows where his room is, so he goes to there.
Do you know where his room is?
Yeah, he was there when they went to him once.
Oh, alright.
And
Alright, so you go up this way and bam! Bust through the door.
no.
Oh, if it's not open, he does.
Or Valine could knock.
Ismark is standing there pacing, and he looks at it. Sister, you have brought her back!
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What? Oh. He hugs her. He hugs her just in an awkward kind of way.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh,
It's
well, my
not a
master,
good
she
story.
puked because the cart was shaking, and also she was scared. And then it got on your sister, and then she was in shock, so she puked on another one, and it was a mess. So they went to the lake, but your sister did not wash, so I brought her back like this.
God damn! I feel like half of that was not necessary.
Free's just sitting there opening the sword and then
Oh,
closing it, opening it, and then closing it, opening it, and closing it loudly. It's like I want to cut something, but I can't.
Thank God that.
Oh, also,
thank God that you were here in one piece and that there was nothing wrong. Where is?
you should probably leave the city because Strahd probably knows where we are, and he points at himself and then at Valine, and we brought her here. So
Strahd.
you should
You
leave.
have seen Strahd.
Oh,
We
yes.
fought him.
Rickton is dead.
Where is? What?
Sir, we need to talk when we get back. There are some serious, urgent matters at hand.
Or you could be gone when we get back. That also works for you.
There is no guarantee either way will work, but right now, our current goal is to get something for your sister to be able to clean herself up. But we really need to talk when we get back.
Rudolph is gone.
Well,
I'm afraid so,
he's
she
a
says.
pile of bones and ashes.
She says as she holds up a ring.
Can
No,
Can I hear what they're saying from on the steps?
can you?
Then we're
Fuck,
still at
fine,
the-
make a perception check. Goddamn.
I'm sitting outside writing.
Make a goddamn perception check!
I'm looking. No!
Rit, you can't hear shit. Alright,
I'm afraid that all that's left of him is this, she says, briefly flashing the ring.
Oh, and his sword, though
He's
that
away.
is in the cart.
Do not comment on it,
He's
but
away.
do not comment on it, sir. It's all we have left of him, but I'm sure that this will probably help us figure out what he had in mind. Wouldn't it, sir? She says, and like she emphasizes the word mind as she twiddles the ring in her fingers before putting it back in her pockets. Again, she knows what it is. But for
How?
now,
You rolled for it. She rolled for
remember?
it last time.
Remember?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
She did an Arcana check to figure out exactly what the ring was about. Remember?
Okay, I forgot
And she
what.
succeeded, and then you linked it.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I
Or-
don't remember that, but okay, I'll accept it. Okay, just fine. Whatever.
I mean, we can work around it if you want.
No, I don't give a fuck. That's fine. If you rolled for Arcana and you recognize the arcane, that's fine. I just did not remember mine.
All right. Actually, what the fuck?
Wait, what? What happened?
Horse duck.
Horse duck? What?
And then not D&D related.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You.
This is why we
Ooh,
never
Marvel
get
Olympics 2019 qualifiers. I'm
This is-
so excited.
I
This
don't
is-
even. What are you talking about?
This is why we.
There's a new contender! A new contender!
This is why we never get anything done.
I'm so excited for the 2019 Marvel Olympics.
I know.
Dude, oh my god, the fucking hype. All right, anyway, stop it. Damn it.
I'm not.
Stop what?
Stop it.
Stop what?
Brad.
Okay.
I
Brad's
can't hear
muted.
anything.
You're right.
Okay.
You can't hear anything because you're not.
Oh, so
Oh,
She
I'm not
puts-
in roll 20, so I can't hear what roll 20's doing.
Nope. Roll 20 either. It's something tells me you found it.
Silence? Hello? Hello?
only way to get rid of him
I'm back.
is via filet barbecue.
There we go.
Are you
Thanks.
back from outer space?
Now we're
Did-
all back on the
Welcome to find us that look
stream.
upon our
Did you
face.
hear about it? We have to barbecue Lad. I mean, what's his name?
Oh, okay. What were we saying? We were saying, Imperium was like, I don't want to not do anything.
Right.
Wait,
And
what did Octavio say we needed to do?
no, Ismark was saying, find what he was doing. Find what Octavio needed. Find his notes. Do something. But it's just, oh God, don't let him have died for no reason. Find his notes. Perhaps that will help us.
Oh, no one dies for a reason unless their fate is written by the gods. And Rickton died terribly, so probably not that.
Empyrean, you need to learn to shut up for a while. Come on. And she tries to drag him out the door. Strength check?
Okay.
I mean, yeah. No, it's only a strength check if Empyreon is resisting it.
He doesn't.
Oh.
He just goes.
Oh, well,
Okay.
then you just pull him out. Done.
Okay, good, because I rolled fucking
But-
horribly.
But for the sake of showing you how, like, actually impossible it is for me to fail this,
Good luck.
like, I have to roll a 2 to get less than that.
Anyway. All right. Good. Wonderful. Now,
What got you kicked out? Again.
Huh?
Where...
We didn't get kicked out.
We have a choice right now. Either we can
We
She
can
looks-
do the tavern run. We can do the wine run. We can get the notes from the tower, visit the fortune teller, try to cool it with the wizard, find a bath, or work on getting the children to their homes.
I think that we should leave the children and the bath to their respective other peoples.
But the children don't have their other peoples. Their other peoples are in other towns.
The priest
I-
can figure out a way to get them to their homes, I think.
I vote on the priest too.
Doesn't have to be the
Raylene-
priest. We could go to the burgermaster here.
Or they could grow up to be priests.
Raylene is standing here, and as you say that, she opens the door back in and yells, "Hey, you can go and take a bath. You can go and ask the priest if he can clean you up," before
That-
darting back down.
No, I meant to leave the bath to Ismark. He seems capable enough.
No, I was just saying because the priest has water, so he might be able to help. But anyways, I would love to go and and diddle daddle around, but right
I
now,
always like to get my fortune told. They're always wrong, but it's fun.
but I think
recover strats now.
I think we should, as she says, twiddling the ring in her fingers again, before quietly putting it on, and then looking at the rest and saying, "I really think we should look for the notes. It might help give us a look into what was his name, Rickton? No, Rudolph. Right, it might help us get a look into Rudolph's mind and figure out what he was doing."
We could also fix the wine problem.
Yes, but this is a bit more pressing. However, we need to rest. I can't cast any magic right now. Earlier, I tried healing you again, and I felt something drain inside of me. So before I could even cast it, I don't have any. If something bad happens to us, I can't help any of us right now. I don't
We
know
should
about.
rest before we do anything.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Oh, then
yes.
Imperion motions to, a soft a part in his armor that's not covered and is basically there's a massive gore chunk in his waist that's just gone.
And we
I mean,
need to take care of you
yes,
as well.
we need to do something about that. Does anyone know how to heal entire chunks of person?
It's like, I'll be fine if you just let me rest for a bit.
That
Again,
seems like a
is that-
blacksmith job.
Is that how that works,
Oh,
Imperium?
there's not like a hole in his armor. He like moved his armor to show like the golem bit underneath.
Oh.
Yeah.
and Valine just honestly wants to rest. Also, I say this as I have literally no fucking spell slots left.
I am also none.
Alright.
So, you all sleep in your respective rooms yet again.
Wait.
Tyrion uses his sentry's rest on the outside of the tavern.
Minako.
What?
The thing.
Oh, who's the first person? All right, so who's sleeping in which rooms?
No,
So,
and Valine
I
are
know
sleep-
I am in the one where with Freed, correct?
All right, wait. We're gonna call this room room 1, and this is room 2. Who's in room
I can
1?
totally see that right now. I totally agree with what I'm seeing.
There's a north room and a south room. You fucking wise ass. Who's in the north room?
I'll take the north.
I'm going to also take the north.
Okay, who's all right? Now who's in the south room?
The other two.
Leona and Valine.
Imperium.
All right, so hold on. So it's because
Tyrion
Empyrion's
sleeps wherever he just ends up.
Empyrion's outside.
He sleeps like on the outside, like of the stairs leading up to the rooms.
Right. So in the north room is Freed and Bran. Which one of you walk in first?
But no, the trap was set in the southern room.
No, it was in the north room.
No, because the north room was the boys' room. The
Wow.
southern room was the girls' room.
Guess who's getting it retconned, fuckers? I'm
I-
done with this crap.
I fit in both rooms, though.
What?
No, you didn't. You definitely didn't. It was one or the other. And I could have sworn it was the boys' room because you were trying to get back at someone.
Yeah, it was Freed. She was trying to get back at Freed.
Yeah. I'm assuming Freed walks through the door first. Now,
Yes.
Yeah,
you
that
push
sounds
the
like
door.
something.
You push the door open.
Damn it. All right.
And you see an empty bucket of water that has already fallen to the floor because it's been fucking days.
Freed stops, looks at the bucket, and is just kind of slowly shaking his head sadly. Picks it up and then carries it inside.
All right, well there you go.
Oh, I want to clarify
Fitting resolution.
how
Now
is
what?
working. I said I want to clarify what Empyrean is thing, how it works.
Yeah.
Sentry's rest. I just have to be immobile for 6 hours, and I am fully conscious and can see and have all my senses,
Okay, duly noted.
and get a
Fancy.
long rest.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Now, you all sleep,
Deep.
except for Empyreon, who acts like a sentry bot.
Well, he just kind of like sits there immobile. Like he
Yeah,
sits
he
on the
does.
bottom step.
He does the dolphin thing.
And then you guys all wake the fuck up.
And that restores a hit dice, right?
Nope, full health, all spell slots.
No, it restores up to half of the hit dice you've used.
Yeah, it restores up to half your hit dice, but also your full health and you get all your spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at full health. You get all your spell slots back, and as they said, it restores up to half of your total hit dice.
Yay.
Does somebody want to go ahead and go onto my account and roll it back up to 32?
It's
Right.
I already did it.
Oh, what?
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's only 9:20.
Did you use all your hit dice, or did you not last time? Freed, do you remember?
I don't know. Remind me what hit dice are. I'm just
They're the way you heal on short rests.
I don't think I used any of them.
Okay, then you're at 4.
Hmm.
Because I know that a few of us used all of them. I know I didn't, because I was at like almost full health, so I didn't use any of them.
I used exactly 1.
All right, restore.
I
I
used
may
two. have
not
to
know
admit.
how hit dice work, so I don't know if I've ever used them.
We explained it last time, so
I can DM it to you when we're done.
Hit
Okay.
dice.
don't worry about it for right now. It's not really
Yep.
relevant.
Anyways,
Okay, so
Apparently I had 1, so I had used them.
So you get 2 back.
1 of 3. Yeah.
You should
so
have 1. It
if
should be 2 of. It should be 1 of 4.
Nako, is it morning? Or are we going to be fucking fools again and go out in like evening or the middle of the night?
It is the morning time because I want it to be for simplicity.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Because if we go out during the night, we're gonna get fucked raw.
Giggity.
Hard raw
whoa.
in the backside. It's gonna be just bite the
Oh,
pillow. We're
no.
going in dry. All right.
Okay.
You went the whole 9 yards.
okay.
I went the whole fucking 6 ways to Sunday. You know it.
The whole night into.
God damn it.
Okay, so
I meant 9 yards. Thank you.
That's
Anyway,
not even.
Uh,
That's some whale shit right now.
that's not comfortable.
anyways, before we get into some weird tentacle hente,
so you ready for another day?
wait, are we all
I'm as
grouped out?
ready as him.
All right. So are we
Uh.
doing the tower or the fortune teller, or the
Well.
wine?
I vote tower.
I feel like climbing a tower. I
would also like to. Freed pulls the longsword out and he holds it up.
Can
I
we
would
be
also like to
eating
read
our
the
beet
window.
soup? Wait, who paid?
Stop. 1, stop leadling. 2, what soup?
The soup that comes with the room. Wait, we paid, right?
I
Yes.
don't remember
Okay.
anyone paying for anything.
I do. What, y'all don't remember paying for the fucking... Wow,
Yeah.
you guys suck.
I wasn't sure if the payment we had paid enough to stay another time.
How much?
Don't worry, I'm keeping track of the payment.
How much is
Okay.
1 gold? Okay, Vaylene's gonna go downstairs.
How much is what? Gold?
Yes.
1 gold.
No, like. Okay,
10
so
silver, 100 copper. What other? Do you want anything else?
I'm downstairs, like, because we paid 1 gold, right?
I forget how much you fucking paid, but I'm keeping track of it, so don't worry about it.
Vaylene
I
doesn't
don't know, but I know.
No. You don't understand. You guys paid 1 gold, which is like a bed for the night costs like 1 not Ethereum.
Electrum.
Yeah, thank you. It costs 1 Electrum, which is 2 per gold. So technically, you need 1 more gold to stay another night.
Vaylene's gonna go downstairs.
Okay, let's just say Freed dropped a good coin on the countertop.
Oh no! Don't worry, they'll collect it from you. That'll just happen, my dudes.
Vaylene goes
Yeah, they'll-
downstairs and
I'll just quietly take it from when
Bartender.
you're asleep. They get it.
Let's try and make sure we're up to date on our debts. We don't need another thing We don't need another group attacking us.
Hey, ma'am.
Yeah. No. You see a guy there.
Who, me? I see someone?
Yes, a guy at the counter.
Hello. Freed, are you still giving that 1 gold? Freed?
Yeah.
What?
Now that it comes time to pay the bill, he's silent.
Are you still giving that 1 gold?
I can. I was gonna say let's say he had done it, but if it's something we're doing right now, then let's debate it.
Why
Debated.
keep, here. we'd like to stay a little bit longer in this inn, she says as she slides a gold over it. How much will this last us for both rooms?
Oh, that'll last you one more nighty.
Alright. Alright, anything you guys want to get before we head out? She says as she doesn't realize she's probably alone downstairs.
Oh no, Free's
I
down
wanted-
there.
I want to be downstairs and eating.
And
Okay.
Perion isn't in there. He's outside.
Okay, so
He's right here.
we should probably get a cart.
We have the card.
Why?
We borrowed the cart to get Irina. That's not our cart.
We're keeping that.
Do we need to pay
It's
to
just
keep
the
using the
rule.
cart? Do we need to pay to keep using the cart, ma'am?
Sure.
What?
Sure.
What are you doing, eh? Oh, you want to take the cart? No, it's fine. Just take it.
Just checking.
Don't worry.
And she orders breakfast so she doesn't have to spend one of her ration.
All right, you order breakfast. It costs 1 gold.
I thought it
No,
didn't-
that's a lie. That's a
I thought
lie. It
it
costs
came
1
with the
silver.
room.
Does it?
It costs 1 silver.
No, does breakfast come with the room?
Beet soup.
No.
You said we
Alright.
You said we could have free beet soup with the room.
That was my sister-y.
You
I give a... Nah, she'd charge you for the carriage. I don't charge for the carriage, but I still charge for the soapy.
Look, just give me something that'll leave me satisfied, alright? She says as she
Alright.
hands the silver.
Okie doke. He turns you over a meat pie almost instantaneous.
Oh, and is there a
I
place where
ca-
we could get apologies? Baked goods.
I cast an Arcana check on the pie.
Alright. You find the pie is free of arcana. Of all arcane. You find it free of arcane shit.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
And she fucking eats that pie.
Alright, it is delicious. You enjoy.
She does not trust the pies.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where we could get apology goods?
Apology goods? I don't know what you're talking about.
We might.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically, cookies or something that say sorry on them.
Is that even a thing?
I don't. That's some foreign stuff, eh?
Wouldn't cookies require flour and plants don't grow in this land?
They grow.
Fuck all of you.
What's so funny?
But that would require vegetables. And as we all know, vegetables don't grow in Barovia.
Raylene so innocently asked that question.
I thought plants didn't grow in Barovia. Standing in the middle of a goddamn field.
Edible plant.
It's not like there's water and ample ground and rainfall.
Oh my god.
What about sun though? You
Man,
need
and if
sun.
there were only people here to tend to the crops. Oh,
I was under the impression that edible stuff didn't grow because like no animals or
No
too
animal?
bad edible stuff doesn't grow. It's only that useless non-edible food.
Raylene is so lost.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
As everyone is staring at her, aren't they? Like looking at her like a child.
Oh my god!
What about when we found the
Glad we didn't
drawer
just hand you a
full
meat
of
pie.
vegetables and we thought that was horribly suspicious?
What?
Remember when he found a drawer full of vegetables and everyone was
In the
How did
coffin
this
maker's
happen?
house.
And everyone was just like, "Oh my god,
they must
How
be
did this
feeling
happen?
their powers to have fresh vegetables.
how
Remember
did
that?
this happen?" As we all know, there's no vegetables in Barovia.
Oh my
Yeah, except they're gonna give you beet soup.
god.
Except, okay, real quick. Is Leona laughing at Valine? No?
No.
Yes, Leona's laughing at Valine.
I thought that was more fucking no laughing at that.
I mean, I am. Leona's just gonna slap Valve on the back of her back and say, "Thanks, I needed that."
Delicious imagination.
So, you're having a wonderful breakfast? Okay. Right? Yes.
I completely missed. Valine tries to whack Leona with her staff. She completely misses.
Meanwhile, Bran orders a simple beet soup. While they are fighting over the existence of beets.
All right, that's 3 copper for the soup.
3 copper. Right?
And Leona will fork over some copper as well.
All right,
'Cause
you
it's-
get some soup.
3 copper.
Leona, your soup is imaginary because beets don't grow here.
So is mine.
Nope, yours is fine.
Oh, mine is very unimaginary. It's delicious.
Yours is delicious.
Okay. Okay. So, we have a cart. So now we have to
That's
find
why
the
they have a
tower.
shortage on wine. None of the grapes will grow.
Valine is just blushing in embarrassment and anger. She wants everybody to shut up about her blunder.
Yeah, despite the fact that the only person talking about their blunder is the illegitimate voice from the sky. God damn it, narrator, shut up.
Okay, so we need cookies to say sorry on them for the dude that Imperion assaulted.
No. He's
Yeah.
a bad guy. Clearly, he has a giant monster claw hand. He's clearly a bad guy.
Empyrean, you're a fucking death machine covered in spikes and who was covered in blood. Clearly, you're a bad guy, and
Because I am a bad guy.
you're trying to be nice. You were trying to be nice yesterday.
Well, it's because
fair.
Imperion, the character, changes based on his master. So, like, he's changing.
Yes.
This was still in character.
That wasn't in character. Imperion did not say in character. That guy's clearly a bad guy. He's outside. He's not even talking. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
So, apology goods for the dude with the claw. Wine for the tavern. Notes.
Apology
from
for the-
tower.
Apology for the guy who Imperion broke his hand.
The only person who can give those cookies is Leona. Because she's the only one who can give apologies.
That's bad.
Bad form.
That was so poorly constructed.
But do you get it though?
Yes, and I can tell you it was impossibly poorly constructed.
Oh no, that just means you don't get it. See, what I was saying is apologies because it's
Yeah,
a paw,
I think
and she has a paw.
I think that may have been why Valine was saying. What did you say? Impossibly.
Yes.
And then we gotta talk to the burgermaster.
That just means you
about
don't.
his
That
garden.
just means you still don't get it. See, I was making a joke because her paws.
Yes, that's why Valine said impossibly.
Right.
And
Right.
then there was an
but I
awkward
was
pause.
making a joke. 'Cause there was a paw involved.
I think you're all miserably awful right now.
I'm gonna ask you to pause and think about what you're doing right now.
We also have to talk to the burgomaster about his guards. And
But it's no
the
pause for
burger.
concern.
The fuck are you guys calling him the Burger Master? He's not the Burger Master.
Hello, I'd like a double baked mac
He's the
with extra
Burgermeister.
cheese and bacon, please.
He's the Burger Master Meisterburg.
He's the Burgermeister. But he's the Burger Master, which is that's what Solus called him the whole time.
He's the Burgo Master.
Burger Master.
Sure, whatever.
The
Burgermeister. Okay.
The Burger Master Meisterburger.
and potentially get someone to help with getting the kids home.
Dudemeister.
I say we do the burgomaster first. We might be able to knock out the kids and the guard situation at the same time.
I mean,
Very well. Knockout kids protocol.
maybe I can even fix that. You need to think you're worrying better now.
Apparently! Not that Paris can grow. You know, I bet we could make some good side money if we loaded up on vegetables before we went to Barovia.
I thought there weren't any vegetables in Barovia.
Raylene.
I thought you were gonna bring that money comment back around to like beating kids. I was like, what the fuck? So you're like, oh yeah, we could probably make some good money if we just beat up some children.
Raylene is just
Someone
staring
has to do it.
Raylene is just staring at the ring on her hand because she put it on before saying,
Whoa! When the fuck did you put on the ring?
I told you
No, you didn't. You never told me that you were putting it on your finger.
upstairs.
Like last night before we were arrested, she said.
No, you said you were putting it in your pocket.
And then I said, like, after
Yeah,
we were
pocket
discussing,
too.
and we were discussing what to do, and then Raylene put the ring on, and she said, I think we should go after the notes after we rest up for the night.
Alright, well, you didn't put the ring on before you went to bed. That's fucking for certain.
Okay, fine. Now she puts the damn ring on.
Thank you.
Happy?
Alright. Yes, I am actually very fucking happy. Thank you very much. Because as soon as you put the ring on, you hear in the back of your mind a voice. Low at first, but it gains volume. Scheiße! Fucking Christ! It takes you this long to realize to put the damn ring on!
Well, I was going to put it on earlier. I thought I put it on last night, but apparently I didn't.
Well, you have to check these things. But either way... So, what is going on? I shall look through the... Oh god, I'm in the body of a woman. This is strange.
Better not start fucking exploring, or I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here to kill
Anybody
Shroud.
else confused as to why she's talking to her hand?
Yeah, no, not only to her hand, she's just talking out.
To thin air.
All of a sudden, yeah, to everyone else, all you see is Valine. Everyone else just sees Valine walk downstairs, put on this ring, and say, well, I thought I put on the ring last night, but I guess I didn't. And then after a brief pause, also say, if you start exploring down there, I am going to get really annoyed.
You may be in my mind right now, but I can still beat the shit out of you mentally. Come on, let's... Oh, hey, everybody.
Leona's just gonna creep up behind her and go.
I actually screamed that in real life. That was too loud. Be right back.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm still here. I genuinely did not expect to scream like that. I genuinely screamed.
Yeah, I know. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna take that as a sound bite and just use it from now on.
If Noel's audio quality is good enough, go right ahead.
It's been. I'm gonna be like, whenever anyone says God, you scream like a girl. I'm gonna be like, nah, you scream like fucking Bailey.
I mean, to be fair, a few years ago, like you're not wrong, because a few years ago, when a pot full of boiling acid was suddenly had a mild explosion, I screamed like an old woman. And my entire family stared at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That's good.
But yeah,
All right,
Bailey
so
jumps, turns around, and let's try this again, shall we, Leona?
How about as soon as you stop talking to yourself all weird?
I get messages.
Does she fucking hit?
No.
Oh!
And she
Come on.
fucking bashes against the wall.
No, you just kind of swing it, and and it's just you didn't hit Leona with it.
Just whiff. Okay, if you do that again, I swear to God, I'm going to fucking hit you, she says, pretending as if she missed on purpose.
Get a magic missile, improved accuracy.
Or I could just shoot a fireball into your face, see how accurate that is.
Oh yeah, you know the last time someone did a fireball, I died. So thank you for bringing that up.
I said fireball. You all right?
See, still talking to yourself all weird. So, what are we doing first? And Leo's just got a piece of paper out in front of her that she made a bunch of notes on.
Okay.
It dawns on me that min-maxing wise, the ring is probably best on Empyreon because he can be mind controlled really easily. But like, it would be hilarious to have Rickton talking to Empyreon like all the time. He'd just be like, "Shut up."
And Belzum?
Oh,
And
and
Belzum.
Bells. It'd be like this big fucking stupid covers, like yelling smash the entire time.
I want to test that out someday, but nah.
Okay. So,
So,
we know we're going to the tower. Do we know where the tower is?
where
We got
is the
directions.
tower actually?
Yeah, it is to the east. It is to the west. The west and slightly north.
Northwest.
It's... Okay.
How long before? I'm just gonna wait and see until in character how long it takes before they finally ask her what's wrong with her. All right.
Okay, so should we hit up the burgomaster first for help getting the children somewhere safe, and for to deal with the whole incompetent guard situation?
I don't think the guards or the Borgmeister is important, Leona.
Borg. Fuck.
The Borg high intelligence isn't really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we went from the burgomaster to the burgermaster to the fucking Borg high intelligence now.
Resistance is futile.
What's next, guys? What else? What other kind of leadership are we gonna go with for Velaki, guys?
The Borg patriarchy of mushrooms isn't what we're trying to get with right now, Leona.
We're gonna go
Gotta
with Mother
go.
Brain next.
But that doesn't rhyme with burger.
The Blaguda Oblin Blagaga isn't
Anyways.
really what we're
The
doing right now.
Medulla oblongata.
Anyways.
Well,
No, I said it wrong on purpose. I want to
No,
clarify.
I know. No. I know why you said it.
My sides hurt.
I was just thinking that the burgomaster would know who runs the transports, and we'd be able to put the kids on the transports and get them
One
where they
moment.
need to go safely. And we can talk about the fact that the guard totally let let the guy through with a squirming bag without even checking it.
What if the guard doesn't have a soul? Remember how Imperion fucking spiked him and the guard didn't really react?
That sounds chilling.
Honestly,
You're right.
honestly, Leona, while I appreciate your suggestion, I think it just might be. I get the feeling this might be a side effect of what goes on in this Forsaken world. Not that the guards actually slack off on their duty, but just I don't think they actually have a will in order to care, you know? Like how we care because we have our wills.
Well, we still need to secure transport for the kids to get them actually home.
I'm still afraid that we should leave the kids with the priest. Like, we don't have any time to waste dilly-dallying on side quests right now, do we? She asked, looking behind her.
I mean, that's why we have the burgomaster take care of it.
I mean,
But if you're sure, we can start heading out.
Is there anything you could tell me about the burgomaster by any chance? Because the priest is kind of a creep, but I know more about the priest than I do the burgomaster.
The burgomaster thinks that the place called Vallaki is safe from Strahd, but he is wrong. He has convinced himself that he is the first one to try putting up walls against the influence of the evil one.
And that horrible sun disfiguration the other day is signs of otherwise, isn't it?
That parade was a bad idea to begin with. I don't think that had anything to do with Strahd. I just think that his parades, his celebrations, they always fail.
Well, I don't know, because I remember seeing the fire thingy that Leona used. The flames went black and a sickly green before warping around the ball.
That is only because of the magic that is here in Barovia.
But I used the same spell later, and the fire happened just fine.
She has a point.
Wait, Leona can't hear him.
No, I think was Leona responding directly to what Vaylene said?
Yes, and considering you've been talking to her and responding to what she said, I'm pretty sure she can hear what you said.
Well, yeah. So, like, what is that up with that exactly? Because a while ago, I used Magic Hand to disarm a trap, and it became a ghostly skeleton hand. Was that also the corruption of this world?
This world is not connected to the rest of all of life, like all the other worlds. This is only a fraction of the material plane, and a very small one. I don't know all that this place has to offer, but what I do know, this is no ordinary plane of existence. Unfortunately, I do not know much in the way of this whole life and existence. If you want to know more about that, I would talk to...
Don't say the wizard.
Him.
Please don't say the wizard.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There is, and you have probably seen or heard him before. There is a wizard that inhabits the woods north of Lake Zarvich.
I can show you where he
Speaking-
tried to kill us. Time.
Indeed.
Speaking
So how
of
do
you-
which, speaking
Stop
of
him
whom,
from killing
he
us
must
before you get to talk.
receive supplies somehow.
Leona, you cannot hear. You can't hear. You can't hear that voice, that German voice.
Oh.
You can't hear that one.
Yeah, you can only hear.
That's happening.
Valen's half.
That's happening in Valen's head.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought she was talking to the bartender.
No.
Nope. Where was my? I was gonna say something, but Valine is gonna pause and say, "Hey, you better not be going to my memory, or I'm going to take this ring off." You understand?
I have no interest in your memories.
Okay, good.
I wish to end the one who ended me.
Who's going through your
Well-
memories?
I suggest we go to the tower first. She's
Well, yes, but who's going through your memories?
my consciousness. It keeps bringing up the goddamn time. It thought it would be a smart idea to run around with a bunch of streamers around town while there was construction going on. I almost caught on fire.
See, you took the high road there, Valine. If I were you, I would have. Oh, it's my fucking consciousness. It's busy reminding me how it's not a good idea to touch dead acidic things.
Instead, she just reveals a horrible
Also
part about
throws in. Also, it's kind of throwing in a little pinch of how it's a great idea not to jump out of windows into a deadly fog. But you know, who am I to judge?
Oh, we're gonna need new
Anyway.
materials soon.
Don't worry, shit kind of writes itself.
Yes. She reaches up because she's shorter than Leona and pats her head. Don't worry, we all make mistakes we're embarrassed about.
Leona looks at her, and then she just moves her head up and licks Valine's hand.
This is interesting.
Yeah, this has turned into a very interesting session. I don't know if I like this.
This has become very telltale furry.
No, she just wants you to stop doing it, so instead of saying stop, she licks your hand to make you grossed out.
She resumes patting. Good cat. Well, guys,
What are you doing to exactly? I know I also did that, but there was very emotional at the moment.
Leona's a good girl. She needs all the
That's-
support she can get.
I suppose that's true.
So are you saying Leona is not a good person?
That's
I mean-
a bit rapey.
She's fine. Great.
Minago?
What?
Behave.
Leave?
Behave!
Oh, I thought you said leave. I'm like, okay, bye.
No! Why?
Because you said so.
No. Anyways,
Okay, so.
back into the game. So, what do you guys want to agree on? Because I really think we should go after the news first.
After the what? You cut out.
I think you should talk to the mage, but only if you think you are ready.
What? But are you sure? Are you sure that would be a? Okay, look. On one hand, I wanted to go see the color, but the
Find my notes or visit the mage. Those are my recommendations.
so you're ditching the fortune teller completely. Is that correct?
I never said to go to the fortune teller.
Then who said that?
Fucking
Who said the fortune
doesn't-
teller? That was the lady from the camp.
no, nein,
doesn't-
das Ismark.
You know,
Do you
I don't
not
think.
remember that whole fucking, meeting that you guys had? Whatever.
It
Do you
was
not
weeks ago.
Do you not remember
It
how?
was literally a day ago, but all right.
Do you not remember how Valine said, "Don't you need vegetables to make cookies?" Like how she openly asked that in front of everybody by having eaten a pie, which probably uses wheat.
But that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The fucking eyes, like.
Like I said, Valine is not the most intelligent when it comes to social stuff.
She ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Okay, but seriously, who are you talking to?
Your
You.
mom.
But I
Nice
really
try.
look. Hey guys, what? Look, okay, look. The wizard or the notes? Which do you think would be the safest, and which do you think would be the most rewarding despite the risk?
Who you
I-
think is really
I
deep
think
inside?
we could do
I
the
vote we
wizard
check out the notes.
if we could establish communication via neutral party.
What did Minako say?
Nothing. Nothing relevant.
Okay.
We need
My vote is for the notes, that we should check out the notes. Plus, I would also like to see if it's in the same area. I'd like to go back to the windmill and see if there's anything we can find there. Now that the fire should have died down.
Assuming that the windmill was not reduced to complete ashes alongside the hags.
Old bone grinder.
Well, if there's anything metal in there, it's still be there.
assuming
Well, stone
it didn't
doesn't
get
burn
forged.
You know what'll
Is-
still be there too? Bones.
Yeah,
Tiny bones.
Imperium can have a snack.
Adorable tiny bones. How cute would that be?
So
I have
So
gotten
we're-
so fucking desensitized since running this campaign. It's not...
I understand your feeling. Vaylina's gonna pause and mentally ask, "Hey, were there any other kids in the windmill when we fought the hags? By any chance, if you know?"
Nein, I was not even there.
Well, if we do find any small bodies, any suggestions on how to console the party? Cause that was a clusterfuck in the mess. We could have done that better.
If you killed children, then there is no way to make someone happy that their child has died.
I said, you know, fuck it. I really just hope Leona doesn't get upset about that because she caused the fire, thinking she would just kill the hag.
I see. Yeah. Well, if you want to avoid getting sad because you have killed children,
Don't
then
come
my number one recommendation is to not kill fucking children.
We didn't know. Well, she didn't know.
Wait,
Maybe we
wait,
should
wait,
just-
wait, what?
This is all mental, by the way. She didn't know. You know what? You know a way to avoid the windmill so we don't have. By any
Yeah,
chance?
simply don't go there. It's just you have to follow the path off to the side to get there anyway. So just
Oh, so it's off the main road. Perfect.
Alright, so
Thank you.
let's go get the notes,
9.
and then we'll figure out what to do next.
You yourself said notes or the wizard.
Pick
What?
it. Pick one.
What
I think
does?
we need to-
Can we stick her in the cart while she chit chats, guys?
Yes. In fact, she's already
Load her up
in the cart.
She's fucking insane. Looks like she's going to the fucking house.
I mean, after what she's seen, I wouldn't blame her.
Strahd, we got a snack for you. This one's fucking broke. Strahd, this one's defective.
Okay. Breed! Bran! Into the cart!
I agree. Read.
What are your votes? I'm putting mine in the vote 20 chat for
Okay, roll.
Search your feel. You know it to be true.
yes, because I think Null said notes.
I was thinking about giving you guys a third option, but at this point, I think I think the party would just explode.
Go ahead and give us a third option.
Nope, it's not happening right now.
Rest in peace. So we have.
Rip in peace.
Okay, so we have 1 vote for the wizard, 1 vote for the notes. No, we need you to decide a vote. And what about you, Waxy?
It's time to decide what fucking place you want to go. Ow. Whoosh, motherfucker.
No, do you have an owl?
No,
have
she
an
needs a brass brazier, some charcoal and vegetables, and
She needs a
herbs
brass
first.
brazier.
We all know festivals don't exist.
So that's gonna really suck. That's gonna be a difficult one, considering there's no way she can possibly get it.
So, wizard, fortune teller, notes. Still waiting on Axie and no to actually give a formal option. So that's 2 votes for the wizards.
We're off to see the wizard.
The
wonderful
motherfucking Wizard of
the
Oz.
lake.
Seeing the support, Leona can switch to wizard.
So she's just indecisive.
Whoa.
Hmm?
We're off to kill
Alright.
ourselves.
Alright, if we're doing wizard, then I should try to get my familiar to make contact.
We should also get an offering of something.
Familiars can't talk and can only speak to you.
True,
Who can carry a
but
note?
yeah, they can carry notes. And they can be
Only
resummoned
few
if...
familiars can get far enough away from you to do that. I think it's only like hawks.
Hmm?
Only certain types of familiars can get that far away from you.
We'll also need an offering of some sort, like maybe
Carry on.
maybe
Quit
some
being a
fine
negative
wine.
Nancy.
What about, and hear me out here because I hear exactly how bad this is, a spell trade.
I know.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
What's a spell trade?
I have a book of highly powerful spells.
Yeah.
What? Come again?
I have a book of highly powerful spells.
Can I see?
Guys, you know
Okay.
that wizard that's almost like smoked us 3 times? Maybe I should give him one of my powerful spells.
It perfect sense. You can make friends. And have
Yeah.
holy power.
If I offer him...
You just have to.
This motherfucker.
You just have to harness his insanity so you can direct it in the direction you want insanity done on.
Y'all don't get me started about these motherfuckers right here.
If I offer him access to my book, he
Oh my God.
might be willing to not lightning us the moment we attempt to approach.
I feel like it's the equivalent of seeing a robber and then asking him to politely stop by giving him a free sword.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
But
I
what
know
he-
you're here to steal my shit, possibly kill me. But what if I just gave you some free shit instead?
I mean, it might work.
No. Put the gun down, though.
It might work.
Oh, sir,
Yeah.
you've come to rob my store with a gun. Well, I see your gun is jammed. Why don't I give you a new one? There, that looks much better.
Yeah,
Take
I
this
don't know.
shotgun.
This wizard thing sounds pretty good. Sounds dangerous.
Raylene would like to leaf through the book, see if there's anything she can learn about what the spells are. If Leona allows her.
Leona will allow her to see the crazy spells in her secret book.
In her secret book? Which book?
The one full of spells that I can't use because they're, extremely hard spells.
When did you get that book?
Backstory.
She's had it.
That's why.
That's
okay.
the book.
You've known about it.
No, I know I've known about it. I just didn't know which book she
And-
was referring to.
And Leona
Do I
is
need-
quietly making a bet that the wizard won't be able to read them either.
Oh,
Perfect. That's exactly who we want to give a book.
that's a bad bet.
Raylene preemptively Arcana rolled to try and see if she can figure out what these spells are. Once Leona gives her access.
Okay. Well, Leona.
The question
thing
is,
You can't read them. Like, they're not readable to you. Like,
But
they
can
don't
she
make
se-
sense.
but can she sense like the type of magic that they are, like the ring?
Not really, no. They're kind of mysterious, bro. This is not a good thing, sister.
Leona, where the fuck did you get these from?
So, you see.
Get
So
in the car.
listen, it's-
I've known her.
Get in the car. We'll talk on the way.
Okay.
So
So
listen, it's
despite
like
the
this.
fact that I know nothing about magic, I just kind of squeeze around and stare at Paige over her shoulder and
I'm one of the men
understand nothing.
I'm one of the men
Don't
who
even
stare at
try.
guys.
Just gotta stare at it. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Aperion brings the cart and like walks around the whole fucking lake.
Jesus fuck. Alright,
Oh, we
do
gotta
you
get.
do that using a particular path?
We're going to have to get to the lake.
Is there a path?
Remembering that if you go off the path, then you're in the middle of fucking death mist?
Okay.
Can we get
Then-
a visual, please?
Do we?
Man.
Yeah. Could we go to the other map?
Which map?
The one
bigger
with the
one.
lake.
Jinx,
The one with the... We're on... Oh, no, we're not. Fuck.
We're
My-
on the
Here,
tavern.
No. You weren't. So here you go.
Whew.
do we need a break for a moment, anyone?
Is there even like
Yeah.
there's a way to get around, but you have to go through woodlands at some point to get to where the guy was.
You're gonna have to take the... You're gonna have to take the lake. You're gonna have to just go over the lake.
Also, I keep seeing this syrup pool. I kind of want to investigate it at some point, guys.
That's where the fortune teller is. We already told about that.
Oh,
You see, like you shouldn't like spoilers if you scroll down.
Okay, who's breaking dishes?
Shatter, just fucking throw him on the ground.
Dad, Bree thinks you're breaking dishes.
Yeah, it sounds like you're like straight up picking up dishes and dropping them on the ground.
Pop, motherfucker. I killed all the dishes.
now
Quit
that I
pulling
think,
Rob Rabbit.
now that I think about it, we could have.
Dad, you're talking over people.
Wait, did you hear that?
No, I've got headphones.
Oh, tell him I said to quit pulling a Roger Rabbit. Put down the plates.
Freed said to quit pulling a Roger Rabbit and to put down the plates. You
Yes.
did that.
It sounds like you got the joke.
You're welcome.
So, here's the thing now. We could have gone to the fortune teller and woods in the lake. Because fucking they're in a straight line. I'm disappointed now that I didn't realize this.
Well, no, because this is the lake we're at. This is where the wizard's over here, and this is the syrup pool. So like it's really far away.
Yeah, but like we could have, like from Barovia, we could have gone here. You know, just. Anyways,
And the tower is like over here-ish.
Did
Alright.
you know that in non-Euclidean geometry, the shortest distance between 2 points does not necessarily have to be a straight line between the two?
Did
Oh,
you?
we're not-
It is a straight line on the surface of the object.
please don't burst my bubble. I don't want.
There's a straight line across the object that is not straight.
I said in non-Euclidean geometry.
Also,
Oh, so like when things are inside of each other in weird ways.
Also, I think right now is a good time for a quick break. Maybe.
Okay. Break. Let's do it. Everyone have a good day or a good time.
Alright, time for a bio.
All right, see you guys
Silly
next week.
Wait, no.
That's not what I meant, but all right. Don't leave don't leave like forever. Like come back.
They're coming back.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here again on Saturday.
Well,
Wait.
we're not leaving for the night, guys. We're just taking a break.
Right, we're taking a break and we're gonna pick it back up on next Saturday.
Oof, oof. I have some bad news for you. I have some bad or good news for you, depending if you want to continue playing tonight. Alright, I'll be right back.
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone.
Now I have to go home and watch that movie.
There we go.
Oh, you get it in time for me to do it? I see how it is.
And I am back.
I am also back.
Are you back from outer space?
Why? Is that where you assumed I went?
Did you just walk in here to find that said, "Look upon my face"?
Who's...
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to restart Discord again.
And now you're back from outer space.
Well,
I
know
just
that I
walked in
launched
here to
myself
find that
quite
said, "Look
dramatically
upon your
over a
face." I
long
should have
distance.
changed that stupid line.
I know I launched myself into the bed. And that was wonderful. Launching.
I'm currently sleeping on a cat.
Oh. Well, for the break, I just ran up and ran around in circles like a damn madman.
Not doing no more.
And just jumped.
Popeye, out.
Yeah, I'm back. Again.
Night, girl chick.
Good night, Dad. Who are we still waiting on?
Me.
I don't know. I think Peanut hasn't come back yet.
Someone merged Twig and Hilda?
Yes.
Good news, everyone.
There's good news this time?
And
Bad
I
news,
sent it
nobody.
Aw.
and I accidentally forgot to add context with things when sending them to people. Is that a burgomaster? No,
Burger Master.
that is not a burgomaster.
I want to have fan art done of my Octoling and her boyfriend. I think that would be really adorable.
Okay.
Okay, I just started paying attention. What?
What? I don't understand what. Wait, based on what I said or someone else?
Something about Octo Ling and her boyfriend.
Yeah, I just, my Octoling from Splatoon. I have I made a character, and she happens to be a character that I, that I gave a personality to. So I want to have fan art done because I think it would be adorable.
Okay, I heard something completely different.
Well, then you got to get your mind out of the gutter because these characters are like 13. Fucking perv. I love that gif.
It is truly a gift to mankind. Someone
Okay,
just
bye,
laughed.
Free.
They could not handle it. Reed is just gone now.
I just Brock's eyes shift like the way they do it. Cool. Karike.
Oh, no.
You cannot erase the money, Ben.
So we're still waiting on Valine.
And Reed.
And Reed. Oh, there he is.
Okay, the Twig and Hilda thing does look pretty cute.
It's
Extremely,
adorable.
yeah.
I
It
love.
is very adorable.
I love Hilda. I love Hilda and Twig. Twig, by the way, is probably my favorite character from that show. I'm literally playing a character named Twig, designed after the literal interpretation of Twig, in actually in Emperion's campaign. Empyreon is running a quick campaign for me and our mutual friend Joe, and I am playing at literal Twig.
I still think that's hilarious. They forgot to give context, and he's like, "Is that a burgomaster?" Overcame to the game.
God bless you. That was very interesting.
God bless America.
Apparently, Gesundheit means something like health be with you.
Gesundheit. Gesundheit. What? What?
Oh my god. I love that suspicious Brock thing. I've seen that before. That is so messed up.
I'm glad that you looked at it. I love that shit. I have other pretty great gifs that I use to react to things. For example, this is my favorite one. I mean, whenever I just I love that one. When you are just so done with the conversation,
I kind of want the fuck this shit on out gif. Really, it's a video, but
My favorite nope gif is of Ein the dog just saying nope. Later, see you later, cowboy. I'm out.
I also have this gift of some.
Yeah, I can find it.
I have this gift for someone who's surprised. I have this gift for someone who pisses me off.
Oh, I love that one.
Hi, Baleen. Great timing.
I have Riser's Danish concern.
So, now we're just waiting for Freed.
In which case, I'm gonna go get my food.
Freed is here.
I love this gif. This little, I love this little. It's just so.
Poor Esther.
Who are we waiting for then?
No one, but I love this.
Stabbing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the stabbing gif is good, but I posted another one. It's
Basically, Call of Duty. That's Call of Duty dabbing.
I love that Esper one. Like it's just like just watching the cake fall.
Okay, so are we at the lake yet?
Maybe
Bold of you to assume my fear of death.
I hear nothing. No one.
Bold of you to.
Gibble should leave.
Bald? Alright, well. Tired.
Alright, have a last one. From me, especially.
Wah. Wah.
Cinnamon rolls and sweet rolls will be served at 9 a.m.
Understood. Okay, so are we ready to get serious again?
What number not serious?
No,
Comment to
but
that.
for real, when have we ever been serious?
I'm probably the only one who's ever been in real life.
There's the time right after a bunch of children got killed because I was too stupid to realize you can't light up the windmill on fire without risking the lives of children.
That is definitely
was-
one of the things that happened, yeah.
Don't worry. At the end of the day, they didn't have some.
Fire.
Oh, don't worry. Limbs go back.
They were fictional.
No, they don't.
I mean, in game they do, but they did. But
Rev up that chemotherapy, because this is fucking...
what?
Alright, So... Where are you guys going now?
We're heading to the lake.
Right, you guys are headed up north.
Alright.
Valine, in the back of your head, you hear the voice.
One moment, I need to put my headphones on, but all I hear is at the back of my head voice and connected.
I'm just gonna say this. When we can see the water, I'm going to tell Empyrean to wait.
You're too close to your mic, please.
Adjusting, sorry.
Testing.
I'm going to ask Empyrean to stop before we become visible across the lake.
You know, what if he has a bird's eye view and he can see over the tree line? Does anybody have anything we can offer to try and as a peace offering?
I was gonna try to offer the access to myself.
Oh, right then.
I don't think he'll be able to read them, but it might still make a good peace offering.
Maybe. Also, you said something.
Aileen, in the back of your head,
Yes.
you hear the people talking. There is no way you are going to get this man's attention. He has gone completely insane, completely out of his mind.
Then why did you suggest coming to him?
I didn't. I said you should speak to him if you wanted more information. I never said to actually go there.
But
If I hit myself, will you feel the pain?
Wait, what? I'm pretty...
You should stop talking to yourself. It's really bad.
Or at least
Every
let us in on
time
the other side of the conversation.
And I'm talking to Belzim. People think I'm crazy, but there are two people. And
Well, you
I
are
should-
crazy. You love to murder.
But no, Belzim loves me.
There would
I
be
just
only
do
one
what I'm
person.
supposed to do.
There would be only one person who may have information on that man.
Please don't say the fortune teller.
I still think we should go to the fortune teller.
Then I won't say anything. You
God damn it!
What? Let us in on the other end of the conversation if you're gonna talk to yourself.
Yeah, do you have a demon in your brain too?
I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
So technically, no, I'm not a demon. But okay.
Like, if you're gonna do that, let us in on the conversation.
One moment. Raylene is going to peek outside of the cart and he's going to cast an investigation roll. See if there's anybody watching them. Is it investigation?
What?
Is it investigation to see if somebody's watching them or listening in?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Alright, from all that you can perceive, no, nobody seems to be listening in.
No people, no animals, no weirdly placed objects.
Maybe maybe an ant or three if you want to go kill them, I don't know.
Don't take the chance. Go kill them all.
Empyrean steps on the ants. Just like, ugh.
I cast fireball
Die.
on the ant hill.
Murder, 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 murder. Alright, all the ants in the area are dead. Congratulations.
Okay,
Fuckers
now we
are-
have to go kill the
No
uncles.
one can say you fuckers aren't thorough.
the genocide has just begun. There shall be no ants.
Raylene leans back, pressing rather snugly against Leona, actually. Too snugly as she holds her hand up to her face, like the ring in pure view, and says, "Hey, you mind giving this a quick check? It makes me feel a bit magical."
Why are you being so coy about this?
I'm paranoid, okay?
Alright. Quick Arcana check. Please be that one.
Did you really fail that?
I got an 11.
So,
So basically,
It's a
Leona's
very
clueless.
nice ring with some magical properties.
So Leona
Full
can't
magic
tell
ring,
anything
what does
about
it do?
She can't tell.
No, that's
either,
what she says.
Yeah.
Raylene sighs and stops using Leona as a pillow. So Rudolph is dead,
Yes.
but I'm talking to him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. She went insane. I'll put her down.
Imperial, I swear to God. No.
Imperion, no.
Okay.
I know I have a knife here, so don't try it.
Ah, fuck, this one's defective.
Take it back.
Oh no, this isn't mine. Okay.
Oh, this isn't my camera.
No, I brought I think I brought my dad's shake into my room. Into my own.
Oh, that's not my sanity. I left it.
I left the crazy at home.
Raylene walks over close enough to Imperion and lightly taps him with the ring and says, "No, he's dead, you wise ass. But I'm still talking to him. Technically."
Do you like press the ring to Imperion? Is that enough for it to trigger?
No.
No, she just like
you have to
Damn.
put it on for it to work.
I would let you wear this ring, but I don't trust you not to do anything stupid.
What
Seeing
would I
as how-
do to a ring? I don't understand.
You could crush it. That's the thing you
I
do.
mean, if
You-
it's magic, I would not do that. Also, unless the young
My
man
three-
wants me to smash
Oh.
the ring.
Hold on, guys. Someone's breathing into their microphone.
It's me.
I tried to be helpful, and you guys.
Oh my gosh, that was bad.
Alright, let's keep going. We'll figure out who it is in a sec. Okay. Imperium's like, let me see the ring. I want to talk to the Slayer.
You're looking at it.
No, in my hand. Can I have it?
Well, you promise to give it back as soon as you're done.
I don't know what done means, but okay.
Like after you confirm that what I'm telling you, because I think you're the only one who doesn't. Okay, to be truthful, I don't trust you, but I think you're the only one who'll get everyone else to believe me.
He just like puts his hand has been like out towards you until you put it in his hand.
Yeah. Okay, Rudolph, be careful. Don't get killed by whatever's inside him, she says, as she slowly takes the ring off before placing it on Imperion's hand, but she doesn't let go of his hand.
This just seems like a bad idea.
Imperion tries to put it on one of his fingers, and his fingers are too big. And then he puts it on one of his spikes.
Does that work?
You, in the back of your mind, you feel an additional presence.
I just imagine like a black void inside the Imperion skull, and there's a giant scorpion demon sitting in there with like his arms around his knees, just going like, "Hey," and that's what Richten sees. Hey, you're new.
You hear the voice of Richten, Rudolf von Richten, in the back of your mind. Just, jeez. This one. This is scheiße.
And then like an intellectual voice inside Imperion's head, which is like Imperion, the man trapped inside the monster. It's just like, Richten, it's been a very long time. I forgot what you looked like. I can't really see out the eyes. And then you hear another voice inside the mind, and it's Belzen, and he's just like, "Oh, a mind and trapped like me. Wait, no, you're in the ring. That's bullshit. I want to get in the ring. I could leave in a ring. I could go control someone like a dog. I could eat a
Is
dog."
Imperion saying this?
No,
out
this is
loud?
all in his head. And
So
he's like,
Imperion's just like sitting completely still,
yeah,
vacant,
he froze.
just checked out.
And
Knocking.
then he goes,
Is
then,
he
then,
okay in
the
there?
man
Should I poke him
Imperion,
with this?
the
Is
man-
He okay?
go. No, you go.
Is he okay in there? Should we poke him with a stick?
I mean, I don't know if he's okay in there, but like, I don't want to poke him with a stick. But that seems
He's
like a
probably-
very bad idea.
He might be having an existential crisis now that he's talking to Rudolph.
Back inside Emperion's mind, he's just like, Mr. Richten, what was the strategy you had? Go and join these people in saving someone and then die on the way? Doesn't seem very effective. And then he shrugs inside the mindscape and shakes his head.
This was certainly not on the agenda. No. But this is why I had my ring. Just in case my adventures were to ever lead me in this way. I am only lucky that there were people here to complete my work in my stead.
Admirable backup plan, but honestly, it was quite the ploy. You're lucky you ran into me. Eventually, I'll get my senses back and be able to fix this mess, but that might take years.
Well, I can't let my soul release. Not here, and not like this. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, what is the deal with that? Tell them. Might as well know.
Well, again, I don't have all of the knowledge on... But... souls just don't leave Barovia. Barovia is completely well, somehow, Barovia is completely isolated. It is its own material plane. It does not connect. It does not connect to any other planes of existence. There is nowhere for the souls to go. There is nowhere for the people to go. We'll see.
That's quite strange. In all honesty, I have no idea how he managed that. Though I was never a wizard in life, so I couldn't really figure out all that arcane mumbo-jumbo.
Agreed. Again, the only person who would probably know what is going on in that regard is currently insane.
Yeah, good old Morning Caden. I haven't met him in, long time. He's an old man.
Well, I am shocked you know who he was.
Well,
I didn't know either.
But Robot knows.
Well...
I mean, I only know of a few wizards, and I'd guess Mordenkainen, because the other few that I can think of that would be strong enough to fight this monster on hand-to-hand and almost certainly going to win and then get tricked and trapped or however it went down into insanity, I can only think of as many as 4 or 5 on the top of my head. But all of them, well, 1 or 2 of them are too smart to get tricked in that way, and the other 2 are already insane, so that leaves Mordenkainen to be tricked, trapped, and be insane. He was always the adventurous sort, though in the I'm too foolhardy to think about the consequences of my actions sort of way, instead of the I'm incredibly brave and wish to save the maiden sort of way.
Perhaps. Well, all that matters now is this group of misfits getting to the right people at the right times and using their heads.
Well, as fun as this is, I do have some murdering to do, so I'm gonna have to take you off.
It was a pleasure to speak with you again.
Quite a bit. See you, Rickton. And then he pulls the ring off of one of his spikes and hands it back and says, "Yes, he is in there."
Told you. And she slides the ring back on. This is him and not a demon, right? She says, too late as it's already on her finger.
Of course it is me, not the demon. Jeez.
Leona, why are you poking
The magic that keeps in me is more powerful than that ring.
Leona, why
I'm pretty sure if he went in it, he would break it.
Leona, why are you poking Empyrean with a stick?
He was holding really, really still for a really long time.
He was talking to Rudolph.
Yeah, but you talk more noisily.
I'm used to talking in my head. So I did that, but with Rickton and Belson.
Well,
So was it a real chatty time? Was it real quiet?
No, Belzum doesn't like to talk unless he's killing and taunting. But it was a good conversation to think when. But sometimes it gets through. He like rubs his like forehead.
Hmm. Wait.
So, did he tell you anything that could help with the wizard then? Anything we should know?
He like pokes his head a bunch of times and says, "No, he's just crazy."
I mean, that's eventually what happens in this first.
Well, what he was before doesn't matter now, 'cause he's crazy.
So, shall I try to talk to the wizard?
Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Well, as much as we don't have much of a choice, but I do wish that maybe we could. Minako, that's you bringing into the microphone.
I can't hear anyone reading in the microphone except for when we're doing it like exaggeratedly.
Yeah, I have headphones on, so.
So do
also
I.
have
I still
headphones.
can't hear it.
Anyways, here's the thing. Even if we do get to this wizard, even if he does listen to the proposal, there is no guarantee he won't turn on us. I don't suppose there's a way to undo the insanity he has.
Maybe there is, but we should probably not try it on our own. It sounds like we would need like magic or something. Oh, do you know who could see the future maybe and knows about magic maybe in this place? The fortune teller. We should go there. Also, I want to get my fortune read. It's fun.
Look, we have to do something. We can't spend another day doing nothing, okay?
Yeah, fortune teller. Yeah.
I mean,
What?
that they
Also,
yeah.
the Vistani people, they make pretty noises and they sing in the fire and tell stories and they're fun. So we should go see them again.
What were you gonna say, Axie?
That works for me. Let's do that. What he
What?
said.
Alright, fine, but we're actually doing this. No breaks, no detours. Got it?
Understood. Get in the cart.
And I'm probably gonna regret saying that. Anyway.
I
And he just
climb up the
charges to the
wheel,
fog.
jump in the cart. I want to be in a cart now. You do in the cart.
And Imperion, as soon as everyone's in the cart, Imperion goes, and he never stops. He just keeps going at his full pace the entire time until he gets to the pool. Because he had directions there, right?
Yeah, he would have had direction to get there.
Rudolph, I don't. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, so Imperion just runs to where we had directions to go until we get to the location, or if anything stops him. But if anything stops him, he just kills it.
Like it.
Like if a deer streaks in front of him, you just hear.
And it becomes incredibly
like a
bumpy.
bump.
It's fine, guys. It's fine. If a child pops in front, Leona knows some fire spells. We're fine.
She won't get that far. Imperion will be covered in child before then.
Anyways.
Okay, let's take child off the list of things that can't distract us. If there's a child, you can stop.
Oh, okay. Stop if I see children on the road. Got it. He then goes. Still, do I see any children on the way?
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue.
Okay, then I never stop until we get to the sewer pool.
Hey, Rudolph.
Wanna stay at home with my headphones on, with a step on the floor and a knock on my door.
Rudolph, what a headphones. You're singing.
Lost my keys in the mezzanine, so I can't go anywhere anyway. So rock on. All right. You
Oh,
proceed.
so beautiful to me.
I can only think of the evolution scene where he's singing that in the mall.
Yes, that
That's-
is what I was quoting.
That movie's so good.
So, Rudolph, before we ask, I don't suppose you know of anything we could do to try and snap the wizard out of it?
Unfortunately, I'm not too skilled in the ways of magic. Not in that way. Perhaps so. Perhaps there is some sort of.
Well, there has to be something like every spell, no matter how powerful, can either be cancelled or shattered if you know what makes the spell.
I don't think that's true.
Well, I think it is. Like, even if you have the strongest barrier, if you know what magics are feeding into it, if you can cancel those magics out, you can dispel that barrier.
Empyrean like hits himself in the head a few times, and he's like, "I don't know. It just sounds wrong." Do we get any encounters on the way?
No. The
Then
path
as we, like-
seems clear.
Then as we get there, Empyrean is just like, "We're here."
All right.
Alright. Let's do the fortunes.
One moment.
Was that
hello.
Minako?
Yes.
Uno momento, Pablo.
Valen is instantly creeped out. Old grannies terrify her.
I don't think that was the old granny's voice. Unless it is. Is that what we're going with?
No.
Oh. She stares. Hello. We're here to see Madame Eva.
Yes, the first one.
Just gonna walk along.
I mean, there's no one here yet. Chill. They haven't spawned in yet. Shh.
Everyone freeze! It's a loading screen. Loading, 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 loading.
Please stop that.
Whee!
Are we loaded?
Are you loaded, bitches?
I mean, I have an SSD. I would expect everything to load quickly.
Meep you fucking meep, you fucking fucks. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. 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 That means stop.
Freed.
Am I muted again, or
No,
are you
you're
guys
not.
just fucking
Being
with
a
me?
dick.
Freed is being a little shit.
We can all hear you.
Wait, you guys can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I hear everybody. I've just been waiting for Minako. Where the hell is he at?
Leave and return.
Well,
Banished to the
fuck
Shadow
you
Realm.
too.
Rejoin the damn call, Freed.
Hello?
I do not believe he was
Can't
serious.
hear anybody.
Freed, can you really not hear me?
Can you hear me?
He said if you can hear him. Can you hear Minako?
Can you guys hear me at all or not?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, because I'm just fucking with y'all.
that's what I thought. I figured that. All right, let's go. Never mind.
I moved him.
Oh, banished. Unbanish him, please. We need to continue. Unbanish. Yeah, I have in my Discord, I have a specific chat called Shadow Realm that I send people to.
Yeah.
I have been in a Discord that had exactly that. What is it called?
The Shadow Realm.
No, I mean the server.
Oh, it's a small thing.
Okay. Because I remember being in a server with exactly that. With
The
Shadow Realm,
boys.
when I bashed people.
All right. Now we are. Oh right, pulling up into the Sare pool. The Sare pool. Sare pool.
Fair pool of life.
It's the Sare pool of life, and it moves the plot. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a. God fucking bless you.
That's when night.
And
Shit,
is
I just sneezed all
replaced.
over myself.
You deserve it.
Don't Leona over everyone.
Ew. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons, including yours now. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake, several 100 feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring.
Really?
What?
Hello, elephant.
Is this really become shit on Minako's storytelling day?
It's messed up, man. Who did that? What was that? Matt, just continue.
5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond the encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge.
Well, Leona's gonna get distracted by the singers and go listen to them.
Yes.
Adorable.
What are they
The,
singing?
They're all singing of bright, happy times past and various sort of, just various sorts of
Party music?
merriment and cheer. You can tell that it's perhaps it's perhaps a cheer and nostalgic feelings of times long gone. But regardless, it is, as it looks, their way. Leona, do you I imagine you distract yourself around the fire for
I am
Oh, no.
distracted by the singers right now.
I see.
Oh no. Is she gonna catch on fire?
That'd be funny, but
What does everyone
like,
what
just
does
if you
everyone
got-
else do?
like just if you caught the tip of your tail on fire and just waved it around madly because pain.
Empyreon just kind of stands next to Leona.
Raylene watches for several moments. She looks almost lost in memories before she absent-mindedly starts walking over, and where's the correct tool? She starts walking in absentmindedly in about this direction before asking, "Is somebody not singing? Like, is somebody just walking?"
Sure, there are some Vistana around. There are Vistani around um, that you can ask.
Yeah. So she approaches one and says, "Excuse me, hi. Um, sorry to interrupt, but by any chance, is this where Madame Eva lives? We were
Oh, you must be talking about Yeah, she's always around.
um. Is she available right now?"
Nah, she doesn't do things until the evening. That's when she wakes up.
Ah, well, can you at least tell us where to go? Once she's ready. I don't really know the way.
She'll probably call you if she wants you.
I see. Well,
You
thanks.
know how she is, of course. Around the fire, one particular Vistana begins to command the attention of everyone around. Come! All right, everyone, listen, listen. Let's listen to this. Yet again, for those who've just joined us. and he notions toward Leona and friends. Of course, we've all heard the tale. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing, and he points to Bran. A very charismatic man he was. I thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the Devil Strahd.
That
He's what?
Really? Sorry.
okay. Continue, please. I need to be in the way of your story.
He stirred them up with thoughts of revolt and bore them into the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet by his magic he survived. Lightnings from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the Devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down the river to search for the wizard's body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Ivlis had already spirited him away. And to that we drink.
But he's
Everyone
not
takes
dead.
some
He threw lightning bolts at us earlier.
And what do you know?
Also,
guy?
lightning is more dangerous than Strahd in physical combat. If Strahd punched me, tried to grab me, he could not. But if he tried to shoot lightning at me, it would hurt.
I feel like that exact scenario did actually play. Banking on the fact that no one knows how it actually turned.
Like, we literally had lightning shot at us by a wizard here.
It could have been a different wizard.
It
Could have
could
been
have
anyone.
been. But
I
how many
saw
wizards
the
do you know here who could like, be powerful enough to shoot lightning across the river?
Three times. 3 times. Across the entire lake.
Whatever. It's probably a different wizard. Here, have some wine. It's good.
3 times. The time being, I've been keeping track of wherever Freed is. Not
Yeah, that's a
just
good question.
following
Where's
him,
Freed?
but actually kind of suspiciously making sure he isn't doing anything.
Like drink.
Yeah, maybe. Some other
Freed,
things.
would you be drinking in this scenario?
Freed?
Boom, 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 boom.
He has muted himself.
Sorry about that. I put myself on mute because I couldn't stop sneezing.
Oh, I see.
Bless you.
Oh,
Were
were
you a
you
sneeze
that?
machine?
Did that sound you?
Yes, I was trying to blow my nose and I thought I'd already muted and I heard you guys making noises, so I went ahead and hit it again.
So, here's the thing.
All right. I'm turning into my mother, which means that every time I sneeze like a good 15 or 20 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I fucking blow my brains out.
All right, so we're at a campfire. They just told a story about a wizard who did something with lightning.
He fought Strahd and got his ass kicked.
Okay, I pretty much gathered that point.
But
Freed is not drinking,
okay.
which
He offers wine and Perion takes it and like pours it on his face,
I see.
like into like his like open crazy mouth, but it doesn't. It just kind of like pours out around his mouth. 'Cause it's not like an orifice
actually,
there.
Right.
wait. Okay, so Freed is gonna take a glass, and I'm gonna go ahead and run a investigation. I want to see if it's the same wine that I was given by the barkeep. The 2 bottles that I currently have in my inventory.
All right. You notice that no, it is actually not the same wine.
He goes ahead and enjoys it.
All right.
But it's definitely not like him getting drunk like normally. It's definitely him enjoying a fine drink, but that's it.
Okay. All right.
What's it like, Freed? She asked. For them to be enjoying it this much, it probably has to taste good or something.
Do I need to roll anything for that, or I just make it up?
Make it up. I don't give a fuck.
It's okay. It's wine. It's flavorful. It's strong. It's sweet, dry at the same time. It's a decent wine.
Leona fakes Theon. Like,
Takes
Belzy
what on?
says it tastes worse than people blood, but I do not agree.
Right.
Raylene, seeing as how she's slowly giving up on hope on everything, just reaches out and takes one of the cups, which is also a very bad idea because she's 4'10". Her tolerance is very low to begin with.
Neat.
And she takes a sip before making a face. What is this stuff? And you like this, Freed?
I said it's okay. I'm being polite. It's hard for me to drink wine from other places when I used to sell, like, you've tasted my rum.
No, I haven't.
Really? Oh, well, here, try this. And Freed tosses you this. Ow! Fucking cat!
Tosses you a cat.
You just my cat just tried to jump up in my lap
He
and just clawed out my leg.
He tosses
Yeah.
you the owl fucking cat.
Ow!
Raylene,
Me!
Raylene has a companion now. It's a fucking cat.
I'm sorry, guys. My cat just tried to jump up in my lap and he just clawed out the inside of my leg. Ah, that really hurt. I need to trim his claws.
Yikes.
That squeal, though.
And Leona has been abducted by aliens.
Anyways.
Oh, that happened a long time ago. Don't worry.
Anyways. Freed pulls out his rum pack. Oh, no, wait. I don't have it. I don't have it. Never mind. The priest has it. Never mind. Redact that.
So
Well,
you reach
next
for your
time I
rum
get it.
pack.
I like the flavor of him reaching for his drum pack because he always has it, and he's like, oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, it's I don't have it. Shit.
Don't you have
Next time
some-
we're at the priest, remind me to let you have a good sip. It's probably the best thing's ever been made, and it's homemade from my tavern.
And now it's holy.
What?
Eventually,
Didn't you get something at the end, though?
I got a couple bottles.
What was it better than this?
Yes.
That's
I would say definitively yes. If I was going to give it one quick answer, then it would be a yes. It was definitely better. This it looks more like more quantity than quality, if that means anything.
So what
So-
time is it?
Make it up.
At the moment, it is midday. You will
Oh.
have to kill like you're gonna have to kill like 6 hours.
Leona's gonna ask if anyone has any books that might be helpful.
I don't have any books.
Furion sits down near the fire and then goes into Sentry's Rest and doesn't say or move anything for 6 hours.
Noted.
Well, really?
But he will move to the cabin. So
Nice.
Okay.
Freed's gonna ask if anybody has a shirt.
I could give you mine, but I don't trust a
I
bunch
don't
of
think
men
it
staring
would fit
at
me.
Oh,
I mean,
that
it
too.
probably would fit me, but I don't think it would fit me.
Wait, where are my clothes right now?
You don't have any. You're wearing my coat.
Yes, where are they?
At the bottom of Lake Oblongata.
yeah, I threw them into the lake. Well, because Empyreon didn't like take them off of you. He like ripped them off of you. So they're destroyed. It was just like a bunch of ripped rags.
So I now have no
But you
clothes.
probably still.
Yep.
But you definitely still have your hat.
That's about the size of it.
In
So,
that
if you
case,
pick
I'm
it up-
going clothes shopping. I'm seeing if anyone here sells clothes.
Actually, let me take a look at my inventory.
You don't have my clothes.
I have an extra pair though.
Maybe an extra pair of pants, considering
So-
you still literally for pants you're just wearing fucking outer coat tied around your waist. That's
Yeah,
it.
you're
You are.
basically rocking a kimono.
That's it. You are like from the knees down. That is it.
You are basically rocking a kimono. You have
And
my
there ain't
robe
nothing. And there
turned
ain't
on and tied around the waist.
Be
There
right
ain't-
back. I think
There's nothing underneath either to keep things, tidied up. Nope, none of that shit.
Be right back. I think something exploded. Hold on.
Okay, that's not good. Keep us updated. The first law of
Which-
motion as applied to Dungeons and Dragons. A body at rest remains at rest unless acted upon by some crazy ass necromancer. And a body in motion remains in motion until an experienced hugging adventurer shows up.
Okay. But is there anyone in town or in the area that's selling clothes?
There is no tailor in the stair.
I mean, you might be able to like bum some fucking clothes off of them. They're gypsies. They probably have a few extra sets, but like,
Yeah,
this is where they
Get-
live.
get-
So they probably have.
Get someone to steal them for you.
but they don't have like a tailor, so you'll be like taking someone else's, not stealing. And I wouldn't steal from them.
No, you wouldn't steal them. You would kill them and then take what they have. Okay. In that case, Leona gets down and writes something quickly on her piece of paper.
Okay, I'm back. So my dad heard it as well, but there wasn't anything on the express. Something did blow up though, it's just out of sight.
That's probably not good.
Probably just like a circuit breaker or something.
No, it might have been a truck tire, because you know they have those giant ass tires.
Maybe that. But like there are a bunch of stuff in like residential areas that could like blow up and not be a big problem for anyone except for the person who lives right next to it. So don't worry about it.
Like a retread?
Like a boiler.
Yeah, boilers, everything
like I don't know, what's the name for the electrical connector for basically any
box?
Transformer.
Yeah, circuit box, transformers, those all blow up.
I've actually seen the transformer. Well, not seen, but I've heard a transformer blow up when it got struck by lightning. It's a massive kaboom.
I had a transformer blow up near us.
70 feet of one when it blew up, and it scared me so fucking bad. I actually thought I was gonna die. It blew up within 100 feet of it, maybe 70, 100 feet. I was pretty fucking close. And when it blew up into the open air, and I could see it, and I heard the sound, and then saw fire and like explosion, and I thought it was all over. I was like, air raid sirens, let's go! I'm fucking gonna die.
So apparently, mage armor lasts 8 hours.
It does last 8 hours, yes.
Does it make something that actually looks like clothes?
Nope.
Nope, it's a force field.
No, it's like a big shield glowy effect that goes around your whole body. So you'd be going in style at that point. You'd have a big glowing naked body.
Noted.
So what?
New idea, streaker wizards.
So
that's not a new idea.
Yeah, people have been trying to do that. Like there have been people who are like, how tanky can I be if I'm straight up naked? It's called roll monk wizard, and then you're good.
So if you have common clothes in your inventory, that's wearing, right?
Yeah, probably. Unless you have like armor also, then you're wearing that.
I mean,
probably the only one who has an extra set is like Freed or Bran.
I mean, I have proficiency in light armor, but I don't think it counts anything. Yeah, because my armor class is 10.
Yeah, you don't have armor on, so you're wearing your common clothes.
Oh, well, I have a folded cloak of potent magic.
By Solus, I think.
Well, then you can wear that over you're not wearing clothes.
You can wear that over your not clothed body.
The extras Bran had were given to us, right?
Actually, this might be a good time to try to identify that magic.
Yeah, looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck did you get these robes?
Death House.
Oh.
But I don't have a... So I can't use the identify spell. But can I try to identify it, like, just regular identify it?
I mean, I guess.
Wait, you were wearing the black robes, weren't you?
No.
That I got from the closet. This I got from a chest beneath the Death House. In the room where...
How many times has Leona lost?
Huh?
Well, let's see. There's the time I threw the clothes at you.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the time that Empyreon stole my clothes.
He didn't steal them. He saved your life. You were freezing to death.
But, yeah. What is it that I need to roll Arcana to try to figure out what the robes are?
The Alphonse.
Well, you can try. You can give it a shot.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
I'm gonna whip somebody's ass.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a
Oh, I'm gonna whip somebody's ass.
Ooh, ooh.
If
She-
you don't leave me
she got a
alone,
24. Nice.
you're gonna have to send me home. 'Cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Alright, hold on. Let's see now.
I think they did, Joey.
Alright, where did you find these robes? Bottom floor?
Yes, in the, basement of the, in the
In the
crypt in the death
L-box.
house.
Right.
In the room.
Yep.
Wait, are you talking about the jet black robes we found in the entry room?
No, that's what I was
No.
wearing before.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I was confused.
However, I had picked up the robe, but I hadn't actually put it on yet. Or
What the hell did I call it?
Potently magic. That's what you said before, but I don't know.
Actually, that is a beautiful representation of Vesta.
Leedy, leedy,
Mhm.
leedy. Where the what the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, I don't have any recollection of any of these robes.
I mean, I know it's been a while, but
Yeah, it's only like it's been around 3 to 4 months.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but there's like nothing. I didn't. What the fuck?
the robe of
Just like
potion.
roll a magic robe effect and give her that.
It might be important though.
I doubt it.
Motherfucker.
Go back to
Oh!
Maybe
I
entitled to
think I
financial
found
help.
it. Everybody shut up until it. God damn. I think I found it. It is a cloak. It's not robes, it's a cloak. Y'all motherfuckers.
Oh,
I'm
I
pretty
love
sure I
magic
said a
clothes.
So she
quote.
said it first.
What?
Yeah, it like transitioned into robes throughout the conversation, but she said cloak first.
Oh, well then that's what it was. That's what it is actually. So good for you. Yes. 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 It is, congratulations, a cloak. And it has some magic on it. Specifically, you are fairly certain that this is a protective cloak, a magically protective cloak. Something that will give you greater, much greater protection than a normal cloak magically. You will have to yeah. You know what? If you want to spend the next 5 hours of your life identifying this fucking cloak, then if you want to take the time and do nothing for the next 5 hours, and your character just wants to identify this cloak, then that is fine with me. Leona,
Okay.
is that okay with you?
Yeah. Why do I have a
Alright.
black cloak and an owl feather in my sheet?
Mm-hmm. So this cloak is It is a. It is a.
Oh, somebody talk. Welcome
Oh,
back.
man. I was getting some weird spotty connection stuff, so I dropped the can back. My bad.
Okay.
No problem. All right, Leona. So it is a brown cloak. All right.
So
Wow.
you're wearing this brown cloak as like a dress.
It is a brown cloak of protection. You get for wearing this cloak. First, you must attune it to yourself. But to attune it to yourself, you just have to wear it. Once it's attuned, which means worn, you gain a +1 bonus to your armor class, and to any saving throws that you throw while wearing this cloak.
That's super good.
Nice. I'm slipping that on.
So you just have a passive +1 AC, and +1 to all saving throws.
Okay. So, +1 to all saving throws.
Mm-hmm. And
And-
a +1 to your armor class.
And I'm trying to find the clothes I was wearing in my inventory. Really quick.
You no longer have those.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them
this
so I
br-
can take them out.
So, yeah. You are now wearing this brown cloak as more or less a dress, as it is the only thing between you and
Well, and Freed's
everybody
clothes.
else.
And
What?
Freed's clothes.
I thought you took those off to wear that. Or are you just wearing... Or are you wearing both?
I'll wear both until I'm asked to.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
So,
so-
alright, so you've got another layer now. You've
Okay.
got another
So
layer.
she's still wearing my coat as a kimono.
Yes.
And I need to double check with you about my armor class.
It's probably 10 plus your dexterity modifier +1.
Okay, so
I think it's a 13.
14 now.
Oh, OP. Now you actually have a decent armor class.
You know, you can survive blows from, like, a shovel.
Well,
So... Alright, I'm going to insist that that is where we break this, for this session.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
It's only like
'cause-
11:30.
Oh, for me it's 12:30.
And whose fault is
I'm-
that?
Time zones? I think. Yeah, I don't mean to leave you all here, but like, I'm dying. I'm fading out fast.
No worries. I understand.
I still want to go to some more RP bullshit when we get back. I have an idea in mind.
And like I said, supposedly on next week I should have my house back. And
Yeah.
I'm planning on getting a new computer in the next week after.
That
Nice.
would be wonderful. All right. Well, then in that case, we know where we are, we know what's going on, and so
Mhm.
yeah, good shit.
so.
Good shit, everyone.
Oh no, not
It
fraud
is
again.
time for us to slide deep into that void for the night.
Right. And I'm cutting the stream in 3, 2.
Well,
Not everybody-
I'm
Johnny,
gonna
don't
give you
do
a
it.
big hug.
Wow, the
Alright,
stream
bye,
didn't
guys.
stop.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Nightmare not goes.